What's up, guys? I think I gotta turn this heat down a little bit so it's not too loud. It's Monday morning. Monday morning, and I'm on my way to school. Let's see. Generally just excited about this week. Happy and excited. It might seem a little counterintuitive to some others, maybe if they knew the details of, like, I got a big project to do in abnormal psych that I've been working on, but yeah, it's crazy because I've been working on it, but I haven't been working on it. Like, it's a group project, so I've mostly been working on the group. I've been working on the group to try to make sure that we're on the same page. That's been pretty much what I've been doing. Because it's so hard to wrangle people up sometimes and get them all on the same page, especially when there's so many different modes of communication, channels. It's so hard to get one chosen that everyone will answer to. But anyway, we had a Zoom call last night, which was nice, and so I was able to help a little bit with that, and they helped me too, call help as well, and I'm stoked that the Eagles won the Super Bowl. That's a really big deal. The Eagles were not slated to win at all, I would say, because the Chiefs are the favorites. The Chiefs are the Chiefs, and the Chiefs got smoked. They got destroyed. They got destroyed. So that's nice and great to see. I think people wised up. I think the NFL wised up because they realized that people think, or at least thought, that the Chiefs and the refs were hand in hand, and that the games were rigged. And I think that they probably wanted to make sure that people didn't think that anymore. And I think the only way to do that was to wipe it clean. Not to say that they controlled the game, but I just think that there's definitely some influence in the games. But anyway, I'm not even a big football fan or a pro football watcher, so. But yeah, it's kind of cold this morning. Got the wood stove going finally. I'm in my warm car again. Let my car warm up a little bit. Luckily, this morning has been really nice. And got to sit with my cat Pedro, my buddy Pedro, and pet him for a little while. He came up and jumped up in my lap, and I just love that. Because he doesn't do that very often, so when he does, it's like, oh, he really loves that. He likes that, And it's nice. It's nice when you can grab a cat and put him in your lap, but they jump in there on their own. It's so much better. I don't know if we're gonna get any food. I don't know if we're gonna get any snow. There's been some talk of snow, so we'll see. Maybe we'll get some more snow. Who knows? But I'm fine. I think I'm fine either way, honestly. I don't really think it bothers me too much. Either way, I would kind of like less snow right now. But I've always been a snow fan. Yeah. I feel like I had a lot more to say and a lot more energy when I went to go make this video, but now I just don't feel like I have very much to say. Anyway, yeah, it's gonna be a good day. It's gonna be a good week, and it will be even better if people. I know it's hard, but if people stay positive, focus on being positive, and all those things. I mean, you have to be realistic too. I would say that's really important. I've said this before, but you can be too positive. If you're too positive, you become positively full of crap because you're too positive, And because you have to adjust for reality too. I'd say you have to be realistic because you don't want to let yourself you don't want to let yourself get swept up into la la land, where you just think everything's going to work out. I mean, I want to be careful here because I'm not trying to discourage. I'm not trying to say don't have faith, and I'm not trying to say don't be optimistic or any of that stuff. All I'm saying is that, and I think in the right framework I think the right framework is the most important thing. Like, being a member in the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints and having a knowledge of the restoration of the gospel, it sets you up for success because you have so much of the truth grounded in you, or so much of it beginning to ground into you, which means you have a really good way of looking at things and a balanced way of looking at things, at least in terms of understanding, at least to some degree. Like, it helps. And so I think that if you're really optimistic and positive, I just think that you have to be balanced. You have to keep it balanced. You got to keep you want to keep your feet on the ground too, and be careful. I mean, I'm just saying that, like, ultimately you don't want to get swept away. Get swept into some kind of thought, either good or bad, too far. Because you gotta be balanced. You gotta be pretty balanced. But this was gonna help you. It's gonna help your whole equilibrium and everything. But I am really excited for this week. I'm excited to get back to school. I'm excited to get into the swing of things. Love it. Love going to school. I'm really hoping to have my first paycheck this Friday. That's a possibility. It's also a possibility that I won't because I'm not sure when I'm going to get that yet. But it would be wonderful if it came this Friday. It'd be wonderful. Or if it was available. It might come this Friday and then I wouldn't be able to pick up until Monday. Who knows? But yeah. Sleeping good, had a lot of dreams. Oddball dreams, good ball dreams, mixed dreams, just different dreams. Not bad. It's pretty quiet out here. Pretty quiet out here. When I go to school on Tuesdays and Thursdays, I have to go a lot earlier. This class starts at 8:30 those days. And when I'm going to school on those days, it's the traffic and the roads are so much different than they are right now on a Monday at 9 o'clock. It's amazing the contrast, the wave of commute that comes through. And people, you can tell it's a very intense, stressed drive. Or it can be, at least. And because people are like, oh, I gotta get to work. And I get that. Like, we all have a place to be. And so do I. But, I don't know. It's just everybody added up together. Everybody trying to get to the same place. They're trying to get to work. They're different work locations, but in a concentrated area at a concentrated time makes for, it's kind of stressful. But like I said, driving right now, 9 o'clock Monday morning, it's like nothing going on, basically. I mean, got a few cars coming up behind me, but it's not like they're really coming up here fast. It's not like they're like, yeah, we gotta get here. It's nice. I mean, I'm cruising along, passing people at 60. Like, this is nuts. So, but yeah, lots of good things going on. I'm hoping my communications class is a little easier today. It's gotten a little hard here and there. Not the class, but the situation, the atmosphere. Because there's these two girls that I sit next to at our table. The tables, the desks are set up to where it's a group of 4 and 2 facing 2. So my buddy Brian sits next to me, and the other 2 are these 2 girls that sit facing us. And it's kind of an awkward situation because, like, if I face forward where I'm sitting, I'm looking right at the girls and right out the window. But if I turn to my right 90 degrees, I'm facing the teacher in the front of the room. So most of the time I have to face that way. I feel a little unbalanced and kind of awkward in there. And it's because the one girl, both girls, I don't want to say anything bad about them, but like both girls are cool. But and the one girl closest to me is cool. But the other girl I feel like a lot of friction with. And it makes me feel kind of awkward because, like, she's really attractive, and she's like, well, let me first start by saying that she's young college age. She's young college age. She's like just getting into college, just getting out of high school, like young. And she's one of those, pretty girls. She's one of those like preppy girls. She's one of the popular girls, those kinds of things. And I have always naturally shied away from people like that when I was in high school and just kind of in general for the most part, because I never really felt like I had that much in common with them. I felt like, on the negative side, I felt like they were all kind of conceited or stuck up or snot-nosed or, too good, too cool for school, too good for anyone, and which is not fair. I mean, every person's different. And I was always kind of a loner or kind of an outcast or kind of not a loser, but like I was one of those people who didn't get in with the crowds. I wasn't in with the popular kids. I was not a popular kid. I didn't want to be a popular kid. I just wanted to be myself. And I know this girl because we took another class together last semester, but we sat at opposite ends of the class. And now she knows me, and I know her, and we both loved our teacher in the last class. But, I don't know, it's just kind of awkward. It's like, I don't know, I feel like we should talk about something, but what? What is there to talk about, kind of? It's like that. And, I don't know, so I don't want to, like, look her away. It gets awkward, because, like, I don't want to, like, look her away, because I don't want her to think that I'm staring at her, and even for like a millisecond, it's just weird, it's just weird. And so, and then so like I avoid looking at her, and I look away from her. But then it's like, oh, you're gonna avoid me. Then it's like, oh, you're avoiding me. You're looking away. Like what? So this is awkward, and now it's awkward. So. But yeah, it's crazy. It's just like, what? And we've had a group activity, but like she's a lot younger than me, so she's the younger generation, and she's like in a lot of ways, I don't want to like group anyone into groups, but like the younger generation isn't necessarily that outspoken or outgoing. Not to say that I am or that the older generation is. But I think that by and large, people talked more back in the day, and there's still shy people. There's still people who are shy in the group, and But the way I am in class is like I'm like, okay, let's get this done. I'm like, okay, let's get this done. What do we need to do? What is it? We need to do a group discussion. Okay. What do we need to do? We need to do an assignment. Okay. We need to talk to the teacher. Whatever it is. Okay. That's me. I'm just like, okay, let's do it. Whatever it is, let's do it. Let's just get it done. Let's just do it. That'll be great. Let's just do it. Let's just do it, That's just how I am. And when we were in our group, it was kind of like, and my friend is cool too, but he's pretty chill, and so everybody's like, I guess maybe, I don't know. I don't want to change. I want to just be myself, and I don't want to chill more, you know what I mean? I want to just be myself. And but it was kind of hard, the participation in the group. It was kind of like pulling hairs slowly, and it's like, this is painful. Why can't we just talk together and like talk and just like get along and stuff? And it wasn't like we weren't completely getting along. It was just like kind of like grinding, just dragging, you know what I mean? Like it was just like, this doesn't have to be so hard. Why are we making this so hard? If we would just jump in and be willing to do the work, then it would make such a big difference. It's not that hard. And so I kind of get annoyed sometimes when I'm the only one that's doing that. But anyway. And I like the teacher. I like the teacher though. I like the teacher a lot. Teacher's super cool. She likes me. She thinks I'm cool. I mean, she like, what I mean is she likes that I participate in class, and she's thankful. She's thankful that I'm a participator, because not everybody is, and blah blah blah. But anyway, yeah, it's good. And today I just have that one class, so I'm gonna be there a little early, get there a little early, and work on some things, and other things I have to do, other assignments and stuff. Work on that and do that, and yeah, it's gonna be great. I don't know what I'm worried about. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. But yeah, you know how it is, guys. Life is interesting. Life is interesting. Got some popo up here on the hill. Watching speeders, catching speeders. They got me there one time. Anyway, yeah. It's gonna be a good day. It's gonna be a good day. I'm interested to see. It's interesting. Like, you know how it is when you or like you go somewhere and you're like, well, you know, I come here often. See you around these parts often, don't I? It's like, come around here often, and every day's different, and things change, and there's like momentum and things that build and movements and stuff like that, which are great. But it's interesting, because it's like, okay, like I'm wondering. I wonder how this day is. I forgot to bring my tea. Today, my herbal tea bags, but that's fine. You know, it's interesting. It's like, wonder how it's going to be today. I wonder how people are going to be. I wonder what the mood is going to be. I mean, it's Super Bowl, so maybe people stayed up and watched the Super Bowl. Maybe people don't care. That's a possibility. You know, maybe people are chill. Maybe it's just a regular Monday. I think it's probably just going to be like a regular Monday. It's not going to be anything too crazy. But it's cool. It's cool. These videos are kind of funny, because it's like, I'm not necessarily doing this for I'm not trying to do this for entertainment. Like, I find myself trying to be entertaining at times, because it's like, well, if I made this video and I put it out there and I want people to watch it, or I expect people to watch it, or I hope people watch it, whatever it is, then you know, I want to be giving something, you know, and I don't want it to just be like, oh, well, you know, here's my, you know, my boring diatribe, my boring discussion here. But at the same time, it's like, this is just like, I just like making these videos because I just do, and it's fun. It's fun to talk. It's fun to get things off my chest. It's fun to like clear my mind. And this is one of the reasons why I do it, but like, that I encourage everybody to do things like this, or to journal, because it is so good. It is so good to get things off your mind and off your chest, and just kind of like talk about things and get them off your chest. Like, just get them off your chest. It makes things so much better. It makes things so much easier to navigate when you talk about things, instead of keeping it bottled inside. You know, and I don't talk about everything. I keep certain things to myself. But yeah, you already know. So, but yeah, it's like I said, it's a good day. It's gonna be a good day. I'm excited. It's gonna be good. Just chilling. I don't really have too many thoughts. I do want to say, and I am noticing this right now, that things are a lot different